I'm appalled what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, it is, baby. Hello. Making our way through Thursday. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Bird's got his face all covered up. Virginia's in here cooking.
Holy shit, garlic Greta. What the fuck?
I had a bunch of oysters left over from Crawfish Fest because I ruined my gumbo before I put any of the seafood in it. So I don't want these oysters to go to waste, and I know Kevin loves oysters like I do, so I'm making up a big batch of them for us, and I'm going to put them on a nice bed of lettuce so they're keto.
It smells like Who Did It and Ran up in this piece. And people hate us, by the way, down the hallway.
No.
They are cursing our name.
Really?
I'd like to say good name. Dude, garlic is such a BI. It's a bully ingredient. And then you throw on the fucking ocean on top of it. Yeah, and then everyone's jazzing with it.
Virginia's shocked.
I know, shocked.
Well, do they want some?
Yeah, they want some, like, as in to fight. They want some.
They want some of this.
Meet us in the parking lot.
That's what it is. Yeah,
Catch
we want
me
some
outside.
Yeah, they want some. Absolutely, they do.
I'll share.
I hear you.
Well, yesterday was National Pretzel Day, and there were some deals at Auntie Anne's and also Wetzel's. And somebody was asking here, where do you find a Wetzel's? There's not a lot of them in South Florida. Sunrise has them. In fact, Christopher said, yeah, it's in the Sawgrass Mills Mall there. So if you go there, you can find the Wetzel Pretzels. And it just works out, right? Wetzel Pretzel.
Am I the only one that wants to sing Wetzel Pretzel? How to get that? Kind of like Jeepers Creepers. For some reason, I always
Wetzel
hear
Pretzel, that's how it would go.
When I hear Wetzel Pretzel, I want to break right into Jeepers Creepers.
It is built for a jingle.
It's very jingly.
Which, by the way, that's a very rapey song.
Jeepers Creepers.
How'd you get them peepers?
My gosh.
My God.
There was a lot of that going on back then. A lot of weird
The
songs.
rapey 20s? Is that what they call that decade?
Me and Denny's listen to a lot of 20s and 30s music, and we both say the same thing. What a different time when it came to courting a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. Yeah. The golden era of rapey.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked.
Yeah, it really was. Princess said, yeah, after your pretzel talk yesterday, I went to Aroma Joe's in Pompano and I tried their grilled cheese stuffed pretzel.
Oh.
It was amazing and definitely recommend it for the bird.
The bird would say that's just my game.
What's the name of the place?
It is called Aroma Joe's.
Oh, look at that
It is in
thing.
Pompano.
Wow, that's a beautiful pretzel.
And she's stuffed.
Yeah, she is.
It's Pompano.
Stuffed hard.
It's so far from my house.
I know, but sometimes I like doing a food adventure where you're going just strictly to go eat crazy fun things.
Write that down, though. If we're ever in Pompano, we need to go to Aroma Joe's and get that grilled cheese pretzel.
You do good with the writing of the calendars and stuff. Yeah, I think you should write. That was
I
good.
should, yeah.
You're so good with it.
Little road trip.
Oh, man.
Take you guys into Broward, man. It's a whole new world down there.
We occasionally have to go down there. So
Yeah.
I like to, when I go, have already like all my little Broward stops that I need to hit.
And maybe I'm bringing my own bullshit into it. I've lived in Broward 3 different times. Davie, all 3 of them, funny enough.
Yeah.
And all 3 times, they have been very low, dark points in my life. Just shitty-ass times. So maybe I'm not, I don't know, maybe I'm bringing my own baggage.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong feel.
Maybe it's not Broward. Maybe it's just the town of Davie.
Yeah, right. It might be. That may not be your speed. Davie's, a little bit further west, and it's, maybe not as happening as some of the towns that are more east. Just be my point of observation.
Well, I went to Broward my first time to play baseball for Broward Community College, and then I was there to start, and I rode the bench completely. Dark time. The second time I was there for a job as a teacher, and a teacher assistant, and then I got fired within a month.
Oh, damn.
Because I was making the kids laugh, and then my car blew up in the parking lot. And then the third time I lived there, we went there from Miami, and I don't have to tell anybody what happened in Miami. Didn't go so hot.
Yeah.
So,
remember
but I
that.
lived in Davie on the same road all 3 times.
Did you really? You just
Yes.
kind of go back to the same place.
Yes.
And you don't like Davie.
No.
So it's so weird that you are on the same street.
So not fuck Broward, it's fuck you, Davie. I love you, Broward.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And Pompano's turning around a little bit. They're on the list of trending up
Okay.
right now. So they're getting there.
Do you like Dade better or Broward?
Broward.
Is it because you haven't been to Dade enough? You haven't been in the life long enough, or you think it's just cooler?
No, and it's close. Honestly, Fort Lauderdale, I think it's a little bit easier to get around, a little bit more condensed as far as like where you want to go and hit. So I like some of those pockets. But, Miami's great. And honestly, the one place, I think I took you bar hopping in Coconut Grove one time, didn't
You
I?
did, and I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, I love Coconut Grove. I mean, that's
That is
amazing.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
There was a lot of cool little play. It was very
Yeah, we went to
cozy
Barracuda
there.
Bar, I remember. And
What a treat. That little town is a treat.
it is, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's good. Wynwood's great. It's a good debate because, outside of, Lauderdale, I don't know. Maybe it is Dade.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, it might be Dade for
Because
me,
then Dade
actually.
has like South Beach, and you know how I feel about Sobe. I love Sobe.
It's not my cup of soda.
No.
I've been there many times for bullshit with work, and it's just, to me, I hate it.
There's things on the perimeter that I really love. I don't love what's going on right there on Ocean Ave, right there by the Versace mansion. I think it's a little bit too wild and crazy and just so like loud, with people bringing their own speakers and their own cocktails and pulling guns out on people. It's not fun to me. But the perimeters still have amazing restaurants, bars, hotels.
Here's why I like dive bar areas compared to South Beachy, clubby kind of places. Because of all those fancy places, everyone's trying so hard to be cool, to be noticed, to be attractive. And dive bars and kind of places like that,
They know they're ugly.
no one's trying that hard. People are just kind of being.
It's fun, and that's why to me I celebrate dive bars more now in South Florida because so many places are going the other way. They want to be the high end, and like I love Brickell and bar hopping, down around there. It's just when you get a drink, you're like, gosh, how much is this? It's so insane, and it really brings down your joy of the cocktail a little bit when you just paid $25 for it.
And it reminds me of, I didn't have a very good middle school experience. I remember just struggling to kind of be with the cool kids or fitting in. And that's what South Beach, it reminds me of that. Everyone's an influencer.
Yeah, I'm not
and
a
how
big
many
soapy
people
guy.
do you know? And
I think
fuck
you'd love
you.
Wynwood. I should get you to Wynwood sometime. There's a lot of cool breweries through there, and you could just walk the streets and go from one great bar to another. I think you'd like Wynwood. So I'll take you bar hopping there sometime.
You have to listen to Steve Winwood the whole time, though.
Oh, fuck that. Trip canceled.
That is...
If I had to listen to Higher Low on repeat, no way.
Bring me a
That's
higher
awesome.
love.
God, I hate that song.
That's an artist we
I don't know why I
all...
fucking hate Steve Winwood.
Everybody on the show does not like
Like I
Steve
said,
Winwood.
I went they have a cool bar restaurant. They just opened in the North Palm Country Club. They had redone the whole clubhouse.
Yes, I went to a wedding there. It is gorgeous.
It was amazing. And they had an all Steve Winwood playlist. And I fucking hate that place now. And it's all because of the music. I'm like, can we play some other than Steve Winwood for the love of God?
Well, we're talking
It
about...
was unreal.
Everybody on the show loves the song Overkill by Men at Work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
We all agree
Yeah.
on that. I think we all agree that nobody likes Steve Winwood on the show.
I hate him. I can't
I
stand
know.
it.
I want to like him. Billy Joel loves him.
Maybe he knows him personally. Does Billy Joel like Steve Winwood's
does.
He's
music?
one of those. Yeah, he's
does.
one of those artists that the established artists seem to love.
Love him.
It's kind of weird, but then you talk to your friends and nobody does. It's odd.
Yeah, where are all these Steve Winwood fans?
Yeah, so we'll have to get you out a little bit, Bird. Caitlyn just moved into her place in Lauderdale.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen her actual apartment yet. They went down yesterday, and we're doing the move Tuesday and Wednesday, and I had too much work to do, and I didn't have the time to do it.
Is it by the water?
It's right off the New River. It's a cool place, and I got to show you the view from it because I think you'd probably crap your pants.
The old view of the place she had in Boca. She was in a nice building.
Yeah, it was cool.
What floor is she on?
She's at the very top.
shit that, man.
She's on the top of a building that overlooks the water. Oh, yeah. Cupcake over here is going to shit herself.
That
is
ain't
so-
Cupcake's jam.
Cupcake would hate that.
I wouldn't like it.
Caitlin's all about that roof party.
I love the water view. I like that from the lobby.
Y'all, Jerry Springer just died.
Jerry. Well, let's give him a.
Of
send
course,
him out.
Virginia likes breaking the death news.
I know.
We're talking about like
I
bar hopping
know.
and partying, and okay. Never
Sorry.
mind. Your fun talk was interrupted to let you know about death.
What the fuck is wrong? with
I'm
you?
just so sad and shocked. I got Tourette's. I'm sorry.
UFC does have death Tourette's.
Rest in peace, Jerry.
Cav, you having fun? Guess who died?
Yeah. I got a death list over here, and let me tell you, the way he died was terrible. He shit himself to death.
You had a lot of depression bombs today. Does she not? She's taking us down Depression
Yeah,
Boulevard
and she just can't
several
wait.
times.
Just can't wait.
Was it the dirt that was just fucking straight up sadness?
I'm sorry. Debbie Downer was my favorite character from SNL.
I mean, so close.
I am not going to
The
lie.
weekend's right around the corner.
He had a bowl of Cav. His inside just melted.
As you were, Kevin, do you have the pictures of Caitlyn's place?
I can't find
Okay.
the one from the top, but I'll snap some. We're going to be down there on Sunday doing a little brunch. I think we're going to check out the new tin roof that they've opened up there.
Nice.
Sometimes when you get in those real high rises, you can feel them sway slightly when it gets real windy. I don't like that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Makes
see
my
what it's
butthole
like.
feel weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, we'll see what it's like when we get down there. But yeah, I'll bring in some photos. Another food email Cynthia sent in. She said, I get that we have no control of the rising cost of living and no one seems to give a shit, but why do we have to put up with overpriced subpar food? She sent some photos. She said there's a bag of lettuce that doesn't even feed two people. Looks like it's $5.65. God forbid you wanted to add some veggies.
Yeah, that same lettuce was like less than $3 a couple years ago.
I bought 2 soup thingies from Whole Foods, and that shit was like $27, man.
I don't know why or what we need to do to be more mad about this, but I can't imagine if you're on a fixed income what you are doing right now, because inflation, everything is up 30% at the grocery store.
It's tough.
And it's not fair.
No, it's not. I know they're trying to temper it, and it is slowed a bit. But, yeah, it's still, unfortunately, when you look at the raise in wages, it's not matching the inflation. So,
It's
people
not.
are losing money.
It's not matching.
Yeah.
Did anybody around your neighborhood have a 30% income raise? Your job's not going to offer you that. They offer you a 4% cost of living.
Are you listening, Mark Wahlberg, with those expensive ass pickles?
Yeah. You got some balls with them fancy pickles.
They ain't that good, Kevin. I don't know. I took a lot of shit about Marky Mark's pickles.
Yeah.
It's almost like I had a personal, it's my crusade is to bring down these fucking expensive pickles. I bring it up at least once a week.
We love your pickle in Boogie Nights. We don't like your pickle prices in public.
That's clearly, it's gotten me upset. I bring it up a lot, and I recognize that.
Pickle pain.
Yeah. No, fuck those expensive pickles.
Yeah, fuck you, Marky Mark.
Summer sent an email. She said, I work at Publix part-time in the deli, and after I saw the mayo clip from the snack pack, I was making a sub, and I asked if they would like mayo, and I started singing that, mayo, mayo. Well, the customer just reminded me that Harry Belafonte, who sings the original Deo from Beetlejuice, just died.
Harry died yesterday.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit.
Kevin, another death.
Oh, Kevin, it was so long and drawn out.
And he too shit himself.
He was only breathing once every 6 minutes.
It's so sad.
Rest in peace, Harry Belafonte. Say hi to Jerry Springer for us.
Jerry.
Jerry.
We saw
Or
him.
Harry.
We did.
Harry.
Harry and Jerry. Harry and Jerry.
That's fun.
If your name is Mary, you're fucked.
Poor Larry.
Remember, we were in Sarasota.
I do.
We were driving around that circle, and I had gotten stuck in the circle. I couldn't figure out how to get out of it. So we were driving around it for like the third time.
And we saw him crossing the street, and we did the most original thing ever, Kevin.
We all hung out the window and went, Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. And he loved it. He waved back, smiled at us.
Yeah, he seemed like a cool guy.
He did seem like a cool guy.
He did. He must get that everywhere. I bet he's getting it in heaven right now.
You think when he gets to the pearly gates, they're chanting?
Jerry. St. Peter's like leading everybody. All right, y'all, here he comes.
Here he is, here he is.
3,
All right.
2, 1. Jerry,
But
Jerry.
do you remember when that show was at its height, where they were selling
Yeah.
Too Hot for TV?
I still
Made
have
infomercials.
I still have the VHS of Too Hot for TV, and it was so good. Every time we'd have a party, we'd pop that in at a party. You'd be drinking. People would be like, "Oh my gosh, this is great!"
I think they would just tell the producers would go, just get out there and act a fool, just fucking be crazy. And that's what they would do.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Great
a long
TV.
time. Yesterday, we'd had an email, somebody talking about going to get strawberry milkshakes at a farmer's market in Davie. And Jennifer said, yeah, the name of the place with the strawberry shakes was called Batten's Strawberry Farm. It was always packed, and it was so much fun to go to. They closed several years ago.
Yeah, well, we all know how Davey rolls.
All the good stuff they closed.
I wonder if you'll ever be back in Davie. It's all gone wrong if you're living in Davie again.
I don't want to go.
Can't let it happen.
Never again.
Christina giving a little taste of the Barberville Yard Art Emporium.
Yes.
That'd be something for your dinosaur garden there.
That is definitely the place people keep sending me, and I want to go so bad.
Yeah, it looks pretty impressive.
Oh, man, I wonder what that dinosaur costs.
It's a great question.
Dinosaur
No idea.
game. It's such a crazy game out there, Kevin.
Got their phone number, 386-749-3562 if you want to call and inquire about some dinosaurs.
Okay. I got to rebuild my fucking dinosaur garden. Mother Nature.
Yeah. And here's a nice combo for you. I don't know what you would want more. This was Troy who found this for you, Bird. It says, my wife and I are longtime listeners, saw us on Facebook Marketplace. Thought of this for his backyard. Troy and Lisa both sent this in.
What is it?
It is a dinosaur and a Frisch's Big Boy.
Oh,
Right
that's,
there together.
That's JR. That's my buddy's shop. That's Kelsey Vintage Goods.
Oh, okay.
That's where I bought my dinosaur from. He's got another dinosaur in there right now.
Oh, wow.
and
So
that's
this is
Shoney's
just-
Big Boy.
Yeah.
Is it Shoney's Big Boy? Is that who it is?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my buddy's shop in Lake Park. He's one of my best friends. I grew up with him.
Pretty cool.
Does he give you that discount?
Yeah, he gives me somewhat of a. He can't, I don't want him to eat his cost or anything.
Sure.
I don't want to fuck him over.
The dinosaur is 8 feet long, $1,200.
I got a way better. Yeah, my dinosaur did not cost $1,200. I wouldn't have bought it.
The Bob's Big Boy statue is 6 feet tall. It's made of composite fiberglass, and it is $1,950.
There's a guy out.
$1,950.
There's a guy out in Mexico who makes a bunch of this stuff. I bought a bunch of aliens at a discount because I bought in bulk.
So
I'm getting
is
ready
it
to do a whole
vintage or is it refab?
Some of it's some stuff is vintage. Some of it is just stuff people make that's cool looking.
Got it.
All that kind of stuff.
Chuck in Albuquerque sent us an email. He said, there is a store in Orlando called Atomic Horror. It may be the coolest horror movie store anywhere on Earth. If you guys get down there, you need to check it out. Now, I'm in Albuquerque, so I'm not going to be able to go see it in person anytime soon, but the videos I've watched on YouTube have convinced me that I need to plan a vacation to Orlando ASAP. There's also a yummy-looking pizza place right across the street from the store.
Huh.
So there you go. Might want to check out Atomic Horror next time you are in Orlando.
I shall.
Panchita had sent this in. She's got some thoughts on the dream that you had about Penny Henny.
And the sinkhole.
It was a restaurant that everything was going great, and then a sinkhole just swallowed up your favorite little restaurant there.
There was death involved. Not to take Virginia's act.
Yeah, who all died and who was in this
Jerry
dream?
Springer.
Customers.
Customers were dying.
Yeah.
You said I was in it?
You were in it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was like a law enforcement officer or something?
Yeah, you were in a managerial. Everybody was in it. Virginia, Denny's, Jen, my dad, my mom, Chewy.
Yeah.
I had some old
All-star dream.
I had people from my past in there. It was really the first time I kind of remember sleeping. I just finally crashed after we did the Cajun Fest or the Crawfish Fest with Virginia. I came home on that Monday and slept for about, I want to say 5 hours straight.
Okay.
Which I never do.
That's great. Wow.
I haven't done that in so long without waking up.
Just out cold.
And it was a different kind of dream. But then, because it started off so peaceful, I usually start right off into night terrors.
Oh, man.
But this one, it kind of breathed this dream, really did. And I had that restaurant, Penny Henny's, and I was crushing it.
Well, here's what Panchita thinks. She said, Penny Henny's, isn't this your mother's name?
No.
Okay, so we're not starting off great. She says, Penny Henny represents the backyard and Kevin is your support because you stated Kevin was the, quote, law. Kevin guided you legally, and this means you look up to Kevin and respect whatever advice he would give you. And the sinkhole represents your fence. You made so many changes and improvements in your house and the backyard that the sinkhole represents how you feel about it crashing down from the rainstorm. That fence manifested itself in your dream as the sinkhole. The people dying represented your finances or your dinosaurs or things that were damaged by the fence, things that you lost. So, side note, things will get better. You will rebuild.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I love it.
Dream interpretation for you.
I want to get my handwriting interpreted. I want someone to look at my handwriting and go, all right, let's see what's going on. Someone did that to me at the old Palm Beach Ale House. Mm-hmm. She walked up and goes, let me see, just write something out. I'm going to go ahead and read into you who you are. And she kind of nailed what she saw in my handwriting. I thought it was kind of a neat art.
Yeah, before you joined the show, there was a guy we had that would do handwriting analysis, and it was pretty fascinating in how he talked about it. The only thing that I really remembered from it was he talked about in cursive in your handwriting to cross your T's high. And even if you don't, start doing it because even that act will start building your own self-confidence that you have.
Is that just a line he would use to, hey, I'm the writing analyst guy. Let me throw out some bullshit line that people can repeat that sounds cool and mystical.
They started to notice patterns by doing psychological reviews on people and then analyzing their handwriting. And they noticed common traits for people that had psychological conditions or were a certain way. And it would match consistently with the handwriting. And that's where the art form came out of. So supposedly it's something that's studied.
I still do that to this day. When that guy told us that, he was like, if you have high aspirations, cross your T's up high, not down low. Because if you want to be successful, you go higher with the T. And I'm like, okay.
We should try to get that done again. I'm sure somebody out there knows a handwriting expert that could analyze and kind of go through everybody. That'd be kind of fun to do.
I remember when I was a kid at the state fair, they had somewhere you'd write your signature and you put it in a machine. It would spit out, something ridiculous.
Oh, that's so. Oh man, I would love that.
Yeah,
I love that so.
I bought into that. It's crazy.
Oh, that was such a scam.
Yeah. Mike sent an email. I said the guys and I at the fire department added up all the time that we spend at work during an entire career. It's almost 9 years that we were here together at the fire station, and we thought to ourselves, would it be worth it doing all 9 years straight, kind of like a prison sentence of sorts, and then being able to retire? Something to think about. Now, the one thing I'll tell you, I've never been a fireman. My brother-in-law is a firefighter, and I know that, they would stay there, and a lot of times they sleep there. And it seems like a really cool little brotherhood because they would have somebody that would cook. My brother would cook a lot. And so they really do kind of become a family. And it seemed like they would actually have a lot of fun. They'd sit around, play cards, and eat. If you don't have a call, then everything's kind of chill. Now, the one thing is you get that one call, you don't know. I mean, you don't know what you're walking into. But for the most part, it was a pretty chill job. So, yeah, I mean, if you could do 9 years straight and then you're done working and the rest of your life, you would have a pension.
But you would probably be such a different kind of person when you're done for those 9 years. You'd be nothing like how you are. That something like that changes your personality because you would have no time to do anything else other than work.
You have no balance.
Yeah, you become. You almost become institutionalized.
You don't get to do what everybody else does.
Here's what it would be like. Let's say that you got your credentials. You started being a firefighter at the age of 21. You would be done at 30. Now, you would lose your 20s, but you would come out with money and nothing but free time at the age of 30. You could go find your love, build your family, do all that kind of stuff, never working again. That's what it would be. And would you want to change out for doing that?
I think most people would not be able to do that. That takes a special person because you're right. You're in a sentence at that point.
I don't want to do that.
I just think it just changes your whole life. You get out of that and you're in your 30s, but you're a completely different person than you would. I think it takes away your natural self.
It's not like you're in prison either. You're just at the firehouse.
I know, but you're working all day, every day, right?
Even at nighttime, you're working.
You're always on call, but like I said, unless you have a call.
You can't go to concerts. You can't go to the movie theater. You
right.
can't date.
Unless you watch TV. You can watch TV, movies, and all that kind of stuff.
The only person you're going to date is one of your fellow firefighters.
Okay, so you can masturbate. That's allowed.
Only if you let everybody watch.
Yeah, you could.
It's part of the deal.
You go squeeze one out.
Okay. Are you allowed to have?
Can you take a lover?
Can you take a lover
to bed in the firehouse?
I think you can have people over. Now, as far as them getting conjugal, get frisky, I think you're limited on how you could do that. But yeah, I know my mother-in-law used to go and she would just hang out at the firehouse all day long with her son and, just be a part of it. So.
Is anybody masturbating?
She never told me that.
Would she watch them
I'll ask her when I go home.
Just kidding.
Yeah, would Raymond tug it while you were sitting there watching him?
I mean, not that she would want to watch her son, but if you could go to the firehouse and watch the firefighters masturbate, I think a lot of us girls would go, and I'd probably be in line.
I think it depends. First of all, your vanilla ass would not want to watch anybody jack off. Stop acting like
a hot firefighter.
You wouldn't be turned on by it.
You don't know what I
is that
like.
hot? Even if you have a good-looking dude. Because you just look awkward doing it. And then the faces you make, I don't know.
For some people, it's hot.
It's
but
fun for
do ladies find that attractive? Would they be turned on like, oh, yeah? Because, you flip it around, guys seem to like it. Or girls like going, oh, man, that was so hot. And you start tugging it.
I love
girls like it.
I love when you guys talk about sex.
Girls like it.
Some women are going to like it. Some aren't. It's like blowjobs. It's like anything. It's like 69. But yes, the whole thing, women are so opposed by guys. Some girls are into it.
We'll have Suits put up a poll. Ladies only. Ladies only. Are you turned on by a hot guy tugging it? Yes or no?
In the firehouse.
Don't
even bring that into it.
If he's wearing partial the gear where like just the suspenders and his pants are open and he's got the fire hat.
Well, you deem as hot. And that guy was
I just want to know.
flogging it.
You take a hot guy, it could be whatever.
Are you repulsed, or are you like, oh, okay, I'm kind of into this?
Yeah, ladies only on this. So please do not ruin the integrity of our very important poll we have here.
You know, some guys will.
Ralston over here giving people bone pieces.
He's just doing a little pre-gaming for tomorrow's show when he really works us into a lather.
Look, it's going to be like anything. Someone will be like, no way, that's disgusting. And then someone will be like, oh my God, yes, it's amazing.
Okay, we got 42 votes so far. 57% of the ladies said yes.
See?
Okay.
I'm telling you.
So a slight majority.
Why do you think the firefighter calendar sells so well? Well, show me those guys and tell me.
They're not tugging it.
You wouldn't want to watch them tug it. But the same guys you buy the calendar of, you would watch the video of them pulling their meat.
We live in different times. Girls are way more sexual liberated than they used to be. They're open. They're more open about it. And just the access of porn has changed the game. People are watching all kind of shit now.
Yeah.
Thank you for speaking for us and speaking up for us, Jay Bird.
I want to women's-plain.
Okay. 50 plus votes in, it is 56% yes. So it's just a slight majority.
Yeah,
Wow.
those are your party girls. Those are your fun girls. Those are your girls that like to have a good time.
You don't have to be a party girl to like that.
Those are the kind of girls that I like to hang out with. They're a little bit more fun in the bedroom. They're a little more crazy. They're a little more wild. They take risks. They make bad decisions. They drink too much. Yeah, that's my tribe.
It's a misconception. If a woman gets turned on by a guy masturbating, that she's a party girl. You're fucking. How can you be a woman
It
and so
translates to personality. You're more fun. If you think guys masturbating is gross, then you're a little more uptight. You're not really into that kind of stuff. You probably are more uptight in other areas of your life too.
So if you're a girl who likes to party, every single one of those girls loves to see a guy tugging it.
Nine out of 10.
9 out of 10, Calf.
9 out of 10 girls that like a masturbating hot guy
9 out of 10 can't play with their bushes.
Yeah.
play with their bushes.
Instead of getting in them, they get in their bushes.
We're looking for a firefighter to get in our bushes.
We got some emails here, and this is going to be a fun crew to keep an eye out for tomorrow night. Stacy
Okay.
and Lucy.
Stacy and Lucy like to watch it masturbate. I'm going to tell you right now.
Stacy and Lucy.
And those girls are awesome.
They're watchers. They like to gaze.
Yeah, she had wanted me to read this during the live show. I don't know yet if I'm going to be doing emails during the live show, to be honest with you. We'll see. So I'll just read it now to be safe. She said, I'm wearing red for the live show. I'll be in the audience with a group of people that have been planning and anticipating this KVJ live show since the day you announced it.
Yes, girl.
Okay, we've been acting as if you guys are really famous because in our minds you totally are. Oh, that's sweet.
Aw.
Stacy and I, she's going to be wearing a Lily dress. We met at work 30 years ago, still employed there when our eldest daughters were babies, and today they're 31.
Aw.
And yes, one of them is here too. That's awesome. We have been loyal listeners since the day we transplanted into Palm Beach County from New Jersey and New York, respectively, back in '93, and we never stopped listening. Our kids can vouch for that. We have often talked about meeting you, and by you, we mean Virginia, who we absolutely think is so funny. We're obsessed. Here we are. We're so excited. If I could request a shout out to Dory and Kyle, a fellow obsessed KVJ Nation in the audience too. They are very newlyweds. Yes, I'll try to bring that with me tomorrow. We'll see. I'll try to get that going on. It's probably going to be a little chaotic, but we'll see.
And maybe if the consent of everybody, maybe me, Suits, I don't want to speak for Kevin, Denny's, but maybe we'll masturbate for everybody. Well, KVJ masturbate.
Can I bring a fire costume?
According to our numbers, only half of the audience is going to be into it.
Yeah, half a walkout.
How horrible.
All the men.
And again, we said hot guys, so I don't even know that
Yeah.
that's going to work.
It does make a difference, okay? Nobody wants to watch an ugly guy masturbate.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know it's going to translate well.
You don't want to see Potbelly Pete tugging it?
You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that right after Name That Nut. I got a bunch of good stuff planned.
The 8 o'clock hour is shaping up.
It is, yeah. 8 p.m. hour.
Too bad the whole thing ends at 8.
It's going to be on fire. It's going to be really good. So, yeah, we are looking forward to it.
I might stay and be a pirate.
Okay, we have named that nut the masturbation.
It's going to be Virginia doing shitty bits and people barfing.
Me and a drunk Suit just masturbating against each other.
Can you imagine somebody walks in late? What the hell's going on here?
You guys are VIP.
Yeah.
The After 8 show is just lawless.
Yes. It's going to be interesting.
Vikings.
All right, one day away again. Just to let you know, if you would like to be a part of what we're doing and be a part of one of our bits or games, something that we're going to be doing, and if you have tickets already, make sure you have them printed out too when you come to the door. And if you want to be a part of the show, send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, with your name and your cell number on it. Because what we're going to do, I don't want to sit there and call out people and try to sort that out. That would really slow things down. So what we're going to do, we'll have Suits or Denny's, we'll text you and say, hey, come on down to play the No Name Movie game next.
We already have a ton of people emailing.
Good.
Good.
Because we're going to have a bunch of fun things. Interactive, silly.
Yep.
Get your pirate panties on,
Yeah.
girls. This
So-
is fun.
If you want to do more than just watch.
What are pirate panties?
You know, the panties you put on when you're going out there to tear some shit up.
She wants
Okay.
virgin.
Let's
She
go.
wants the orgy.
Yeah.
Boring girls sit in the back, pirates in the front.
Okay. So send in that email. Not everybody's probably going to get picked, but it just lets us know that you're willing. And at random, we'll pull out some names and get you involved for the show tomorrow night. And again, you can watch it. It's going to be on YouTube live, and it'll be on demand as well. And also, it'll be on our Twitch. So you can check it out there. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.